and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted source for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday, previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, New Japan, and everything in between every Saturday, and giving you some bonus content on Mondays. I'm, of course, your host, James J., alongside Kaliko Yachts.
I mean, I'm feeling good because this is the first time I can watch an ECW match and it's not 4 in the morning and my mom is not whooping my ass as I'm trying to sneak and watch an ECW match.
You just have to worry about your wife whooping your ass for not doing what you're supposed to do. Just
I
hanging
will
out
be
with.
swinging it. I will go Sabu on that ass. I mean, let me stop because they'll cancel me for some shit like that. Like,
Arabian moonsault.
something like that. Van Daminator. How about that?
There you go. Oh,
See?
it is a great day for wrestling because we are wrestling with watch along of RVD and Sabu versus Hayabusha and Jensai Shizaki. It was. I think this is actually the first time that we've done a ECW match on our watch along. So first for us. But yeah, this was obviously not too long ago. Sabu passed, and just trying to kind of keep the memory alive and have a watch along of one of his matches. So I would say if you want to watch along with us, it's time to fire up your get out your Betamaxes, fire up your VHSs, your DVDs, fire up the network, pull out your Peacocks, Netflix and chill with us, or more accurately, go to youtube.com, type in RVD Sabu versus Hayabusa, and the match should just pop up. Or you could just go into the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox, and click it from there. Um, it took place. I want to say February 8th, 1998, on Extreme at Heatwave 1998. So definitely one of definitely going in your way back machine. So
Of course.
so you're going to go at start the video at 000. When I say 3, 2, 1, on 1, press play. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, and here we go. And right off the bat, the most notable thing is the RVD 420 signs, and there's a bunch of them.
I mean, it wasn't like they were drug tested in '98. So if there was one spot where performance enhancing drugs were not being tested, it would be easy to be. I don't think they had the payroll to keep it on a weekly basis.
That that we could both agree on. And then we have Haikushi that has uh the takeout menu subscribed on his body.
And his name was Kaya Tai. Was it Kaya Tai? No.
It was
What the
Hakushi.
fuck was his? Was it Akushi in WCW? I
And
mean,
yeah,
WWF.
I'm pretty sure it was Hakushi.
I want to say it was Hakushi. Yes, it was. See, look at that Hakushi
And
with the sushi menu on his shit.
I'm pretty sure after he got fired from WWE, he actually did one more match against the Undertaker in um, Rokigoto Sumo Hall, where they literally brought him out in the casket, to job to the Undertaker.
Wait a minute, you go out in a casket. Now it would have been worse if you walked out in a casket to a casket match. I'm just saying, it just
Like it was real
you.
good a presentation because like he can't like two people carried him out and like they dumped like there was dirt in the casket and they dumped him into the ring and he got up like the Undertaker like he was undead and he had the match.
So basically, Hakushi zombie Hakushi,
More or less.
more or less. We will just leave it at that.
We got
The shit that happens in Japan with WWE as RVD starts off with Hayabusa,
Bill
not to be confused with the motorcycle.
Bill Alfonso has like literally so much energy. Like you would think that he was the one wrestling the match.
And man, that whistle was fun. If you loved that, if you loved them, it was cool. If you hated him, it was annoying. It felt like he could only speak to Sabu using the whistle. I don't know if that's like,
I mean, even if you
it's
did
like he
like
was
them,
just.
it was still annoying.
I mean, it's like he's talking to him like, "Hey, Sabu, sit the fuck down," you know. He's like, God damn, bro, that no, that oof. Tell you that thing had to been annoying as hell back in the day. But nice little chain wrestling that they started off with RVD and Hayabusa.
I don't know.
Rest in peace, Hayabusa. He died in 2016. Shit, it's just yeah, half this group is gone in the ring.
They're still in the prelims of the match. They haven't locked up yet. I'm dreaming. I'm almost 4 minutes into the video. Where are you at?
I mean, RVD is talking to Sabu as Alfonso is blowing that whistle.
Now the match is starting to
Little,
kick off.
I mean, they do the little shit here and there. Now they're about to lock up. Now, oh, psych, as RVD does the kick. And people thought RVD for sure was going to fucking WWF during this time.
Yeah, he would.
Because,
He would stick with ECW until like the very end, honestly.
yeah, he wrote it. I mean, he was one of the few that Tommy, the Dudleys.
No,
Yeah,
the
very few
Dudleys.
wrote it to me.
No, the Dudleys left before. They debuted in 2000, maybe late '99. But
I mean, that was right around. I mean, that's the end at that point, bro.
yeah,
ECW was on his last legs in '99.
you're not wrong.
Like, it was like the beginning of the end. So
You know what?
I mean, but
You know what I loved about ECW was, obviously they were very much known for, it was in the name, extreme wrestling. Um, but it didn't always have to be extreme wrestling. That crowd appreciated, an actual, traditional match when it was people that they liked and it was executed well.
I mean, I'm gonna let you know. 12-year-old me watching this when Balls Mahoney first threw a chair at a motherfucker in the match and it was legal. I was like, why the ref ain't ringing the bell?
Yeah, unfortunately, R.I.P. Balls Mahoney.
I'm telling you, it had me shook. And ever since then, I was like, oh, they let them fight. Okay. As
Instead of doing RIPs and condolences, let's say congratulations, because RVD and Katie Forbes not too long ago announced they're expecting their first child together. So
what the fuck? Hold on, wait. Oh God, wait a minute.
obviously you did not hear that.
Oh God, wait a minute. I mean, I mean, that's the last. Congratulations. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Oh, I'll drink to that. Corkscrew left drop. As Sabu comes in, gets the pin. 1, 2, kicks out, and then of course Sabu. It ain't him if he's not bouncing off a wall. I feel like he's like the Tasmanian devil of this group, just run around causing hell. He,
I wouldn't necessarily call him Tasmanian Devil because obviously that goes to Taz, but I definitely get what
no,
you
that's
mean.
just that's just Taz. Taz was not like no. He was a Tasmanian devil. Sabu was just running all over the place,
Your boy
like
was
dead ass.
bouncy before bouncy was cool.
Yeah, he was bouncing. Put that on a shirt. I was have a picture of Sabu. I was bouncy before bouncy was cool. I mean, you could do that for a couple people, like Rey Mysterio, Psychosis,
I feel
Moving
like
Dude.
Rey Mysterio made bouncing cool at the time.
I mean, because he was getting lawn darted like that. What the hell was that, Hayabusa? Was that like the wake up Sabu? Come on, bro. And Sabu with the little Street Fighter drop kick on on the kneecaps. I never understood that. Why did people do that more often?
Just drop kick somebody's kneecaps.
Drop kick a bitch in the ankles. I'm just saying. They don't see it coming.
Okay, if somebody drop kicked Undertaker and his bad knees, don't you think that that would definitely warrant a receipt from the Taker?
Yeah, I'm not saying for real, I mean, like, storyline.
I mean, it still hurts.
Hayabusa has done more flips that done nothing than I've ever seen him.
Well, I mean,
But I'm telling you,
there is a
14
reason.
year old me was like, shit.
I mean, there is a reason he got fired from WWE. So I mean, yeah.
Wait, Hayabusa was in WWE?
Are we talking about? We're talking about Hakushi or Hayabusa?
Hayabusa, because Jinsei is. No, Hayabusa is the one doing all these flips.
Okay, I'm confused.
Uh, just like you were with Chile in Africa. We got you, though. We got you.
But let it go. It's
Hayabusa's the one on the ground getting an arm bar while getting stomped in the back by the Tasmanian devil himself, Sabu. And Hakushi is the one that's on the apron. But Hayabusa's been doing all these flips that ain't going nowhere. I've never seen no one bounce off the rope so much and do not enough.
I mean, when's the last time you seen Sabu just have an armbar on somebody? This might be the first time.
Personally, this is the first time he's really had an arm bar.
Yeah, yep, there you go. Kneecap kick and Arabian. Wasn't an Arabian moonsault, but a moonsault off the ropes.
I know. But it's because he's Arabian from Detroit.
Yeah, he makes it Arabian.
I mean, if you survive in Detroit, you might as well be Arabian. Anyway,
You're not wrong
and look at
about that.
this. Uh, oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Finally, a tag move. And Hayabusa drop kicks the shit. I swear, it's like RVD didn't see that shit coming. Oh, nice catch. Oh, Hayabusa with the kick. Oh, with the back kick. He did the Van Dam kick. Ain't that some shit?
How are you so far ahead of me?
And then look at Hayabusa springboard launch. Oh, my man's kneecaps are gone. That's the only thing I hated about when they did those moves back in the day in ECW because I know they knees hit them goddamn rails. Them
Oh, yeah.
bitches. I'm like, I'm like, how does RVD have ACLs after doing that? Him and Sabu. It felt like him, Sabu, and look at Sabu jumping off the top. See, go figure.
I mean, Chabu doesn't have ACLs to worry about anymore, but it is surprising that RVD, out of considering how extreme he was during these times, he still moves pretty agile nowadays. He's still very mobile.
I mean, but he was always. I mean, but that dude was a stretcher. For some odd reason, we all thought he was Jean Claude Van Damme, bro. You could tell us shit. You could tell us he was, especially when that movie Double Impact came out. Oh my God, I thought that's like you were a stunt double. Like you just put your hair in a bun.
For anybody interested, the rest of the matches on this card, Spike Dudley, the Sandman, and Tommy Dreamer defeated the Dudley Boys, uh, Big Dick Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley,
Big,
and Devon Dudley. Um,
big Dick Dudley.
in
Oh my God.
in 14 minutes and 26 seconds, the Fuck the World title, when it actually was regulated by a company. False Count Anywhere match. Taz defeated Bam Bam Bigelow. We're watching the match currently. Another match was Masi Soda Tatanka defeated Mike Awesome. Chris Cantino with Tammy Sins, Sonny, defeated Lance Storm. And then your main event was Just Incredible defeating Jerry Lynn.
Yeah. And to think this was on pay-per-view.
Yeah. Now we're getting a little bit more extreme, getting into the crowd.
Oh yeah, no shit. I mean, but then again, I felt like every match got into the crowd.
Oh, and here we go. A Rayman jump into the crowd.
Yep.
Signature classic Sabu right there. And one of your favorite places in the world, well, no, this was Dayton, Ohio, but no, Ohio nonetheless.
Oh God, yeah, no. No disrespect to people in Cleveland. I don't know how y'all live in Cleveland. Just, just saying.
You know, it's crazy that these moves that they're doing, they're not necessarily the most complicated moves to actually do, but they're still so memorable, and nobody does them nowadays, and I don't know why.
More safe. Ooh. Oh my God.
Not
Van
Rob
Dam.
Van
Oh
Dam.
my God.
That was I was gonna say great catch by Sabu, but he didn't catch the chair. Oh, surfboard with the hitting into the chair with the maneuver. Sabu just standing
I'm
there?
just
Like, was he
yeah.
shocked? Like what happened there?
Who knows? But I'm telling you, man, these. But then again, back in the day, this was considered like. And keep in mind, as you can see, there is not a kid in this house. This is not.
Yeah.
You know what? Back then, it felt as an adolescent kid trying to be a teenager, this felt like Fight Club. Rule number one: don't talk about Fight Club.
Second rule: don't talk about Fight Club. And
So
it didn't help matters that there was legal stripping in between matches as well.
What do you mean? That's what I tuned in for. But then again, that would be the one part my parents walk in on.
Right.
Not Sabu jumping off the shit, but porn stars stripping in the middle of the guy.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, it's just par for the course.
But I mean, that's why there was no kids in the crowd. This was not an 18 and under event.
I mean, you get that AEW now.
I mean, there's nobody stripping on AEW.
I mean, Tony Storm's about as close as you're gonna get.
I mean, a lesbian kiss here and there is pretty normal for 2025, Kaliko. Oh, what a splash by Rob Van Dam. Halfway across the ring.
I know. Yeah. That thing is lethal. And he just, I mean, that should have been it, honestly.
I mean, it should have.
And Sabu's like,
yeah.
Because that was practically his signature move. He just did it from halfway. You know what's worse? Hakushi didn't even see it coming. He just like, he just ate the goddamn thing. He just ate it. He just ate a Frankensteiner and did that motherfucker.
That was a good Pele kick. That was underrated.
I know, and Hayabusa finally does a move off the top rope in which it's an offense of a move. I feel like he's been bouncing off the rope just to bounce off the rope.
He's bouncing with purpose.
Jumping with purpose. As Hayabusa sets it up, power bomb.
Nice 450.
With a 450, there we go. Finally, Hayabusa. Finally. And he makes the save. You could tell we're in Ohio too. All them, never mind them.
I mean, the 420 signs wasn't a sign of that.
Bam. I mean, it's Ohio. They're wishy-washy on shit like that.
Mm.
And Hayabusa, Shinzaki. Can we just start calling nigga you Hakushi? Boston Crab with a splash. Oh my god. Oh, leg drop. Ooh.
That was pretty.
And that's it. 1, 2 with the kick out.
That was pretty sweet.
That was pretty sweet. I felt like that should be somebody's finisher in WWE.
The Boston Crab with the
flying leg drop. I mean, Rob Van Dam just doing this shit all casually.
Yeah, like no, just
like he found there. Casually leg dropping bitches up top rope. Just
because when you're RVD, everything is cool.
I mean, he no wonder he never fucked up because he was always high in his matches. See, you don't get hurt when you relax.
True. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think he's ever.
See, look at that, man. Look at that. He missed that baseball spot. See, he tried to drop kick the knee. See, people should go drop kick the knee more often. And what in the fuck is Hakushi doing?
He's waiting for somebody to get on that table.
He's like, somebody move the table out the way. Oh, flying headbutt. Or is it a Super Cena shoulder block?
I could not tell
Two.
you.
The ref kind of looked like Bill Alfonso Jr.
A little bit, the way that he hopped, right?
Yes, Japanese camel clutch, and then hey. Then they got all the. You know what's funny though? No matter what promotion it is, WCW, ECW, WWE, every time they have Japanese wrestlers, they always got photographers. In the 90s, they always had photographers at the ringside, bro.
Ooh. What a fucking... That was Van Terminator.
Ooh. There he is, Rob. And the Van Daminator. And then he comes back. And he does that same dragon screw.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out how... That table just gave. He's just like, fuck it. I got no fucks to give.
He's going with,
I have no fucks to give.
He's going with the flow.
I mean, yeah. And look at Sabu. We used the table, damn it.
This is ECW.
And he just fucked his nail up. He just, and Sabu, it felt like he just dislocated his shoulder or some shit.
Okay, that table is not getting any love. Oh.
I mean, that table is lower than a pregnant ant right now. And, I like the dedication that they are going to use that table, regardless of the spot.
And now
this is how you can tell they were.
Because
this is how you could tell there was no communication whatsoever between the wrestlers. They just started, hey, we just gonna pop up and do our shit.
Okay, this completely broke down. They started with, traditional tag, and now it's just, Texas tornado rules.
Pier 6 brawl.
Yeah.
You.
Now we got...
Because they saw the crowd. The crowd was like, yeah, fuck all that change shit. Throw the chair at his
Make them believe.
And you know what's bad with Bill Alfonso? When Bill Alfonso was like, yeah, let's get this shit set up. Let me help y'all out. The one time he doesn't have the whistle in his mouth. Oh, I remember this spot. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
And he's like, Rob, get your ass up. Double leg drop. Yeah.
Not 100% symmetrical, but it was still effective.
But you know what? That was the highlight from that show.
Yeah.
Every time. 1, 2, 3. That's you know what's funny? Every ECW fucking commercial. That was the highlight.
Well, I mean, if you have a Mount Rushmore of ECW guys, RVD and Sabu is going to be on it, right?
Yeah. It's complicated. RVD for sure. Sabu, he's a maybe. I'm thinking him. I mean, if it is, let's say them two. Dreamer? Sandman? Maybe?
I would go...
Sandman?
This is how
Who else?
This is how I would see it. RVD, Sabu, Taz, and Terry Funk.
Terry Funk?
Yeah, because Terry Funk he literally was the figurehead of the company in those very beginning years. that really gave ECW the credibility that they had.
I mean, Cole Scorpio was there too, but goddamn, bro.
Was Stone Cold Scorpio champion though?
He was a ECW tag champion
Not ECW.
with with Sandman, nonetheless. Go figure. Talk about a fucking mix-up. You can't, man. Look, but see, if you got nothing else out of that match, the double leg drop spot on the table, in the fact that the Japanese wrestlers were slated to use that table in a spot regardless, even though it was lower, basically under the ring. They're like, we splashed them to the table anyway. Table don't give fucks. Like, oh gosh. But rest in peace, Sabu, man. Oh my god. But that was one of I mean, honestly, that was one of the highlights of the reigns. Because keep in mind that kept them as champions, and of course they ended up fighting the Dudleys for the better part of a year. It felt like. So, I mean, yeah. Can't. Man, sucks that he's gone though.
Oh, for sure. R.I.P. Sabu. Alright, that will conclude our coverage of this watch along. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, but on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us this Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, but on Extra and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
I am Kaliko, soon to be Yastradamus.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.